Greetings and salutations, dear viewers. Get ready for some fantastic content. Thank you for choosing our video on Tony Book. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Anthony Keith Book, born for September 1934, is an English retired footballer and manager. A former defender, Book spent a large part of his career in non-league football with his hometown club Bath City, before entering league football with Plymouth Argyle. At the age of 31, he joined First Division Manchester City, where he became captain. Under Book's captaincy, Manchester City won 4 major trophies, making him the second most decorated Manchester City captain of all time. Book had a 5-year tenure as Manchester City manager from 1974 to 1979, and subsequently held various coaching roles at the club until 1996. As we enter this new phase, let's navigate the complexities of early life and non-league career and discover its practical applications. Book was born in Bath, but at the age of 4 moved to India when his father, an officer in the Somerset Light Infantry, was posted. During World War II, Book's father served in Burma, and Book lived with his mother and brothers in army quarters in a number of places in British India, including Mumbai and Multan. In September 1945, the Book family returned to England. Tony started secondary school in Bath and gained his first experience in competitive football when he was selected to play for both Bath boys and Somerset boys. After leaving school at 16, Book became an apprentice bricklayer and played amateur football as an inside forward for Peasdown Miners, until he was called up for national service in 1952. While playing for his army team, Book converted to the full-back position and had a trial with Chelsea courtesy of a recommendation from army teammate Frank Bluntstone, but was not taken on. After completing his national service, Book returned his bricklaying job in Bath and started playing for Frome Town. During the season, Frome suffered financial difficulties and sent letters to all their players permitting them to leave if they wished. Book showed his letter to a colleague who played for Bath City of the Southern League. He in turn informed the Bath chairman, and Book signed for the club in January 1956. He spent 7.5 years at Bath, becoming captain in the latter part of his Bath career and winning the Southern League title in 1960. In the 1962 close season, Malcolm Allison became Bath manager, beginning a long association between the two. Let's now venture into the realm of professional career and explore the fascinating intricacies it holds. At the close of the season, Allison received an offer to coach Canadian team Toronto City over the summer and took Book with him. Though Allison left after a short time to take up a position at Plymouth Argyle, Book stayed 3 months, in which time he was voted the best full-back in Canada. Upon his return to England, Book was signed for Plymouth by Allison for a fee of £1,500 sterling. And Book entered the Football League for the first time at the age of 30, though Plymouth believed him to be 28. Allison had advised Book to doctor his birth certificate as he thought the Plymouth board would not pay £1,500 sterling for a 30-year-old. After making 81 league appearances, Book followed Malcolm Allison again to Manchester City 2 years later, this time for a transfer fee of £17,000 sterling. Manager Joe Mercer was initially reluctant to spend such a fee on a player over 30 years old, but was persuaded after Allison pointed out that Mercer's career had included a successful move at a similar age, when he joined Arsenal from Everton aged 32. Book prospered under the management of Mercer and Allison. He made his Manchester City debut in the opening match of the season, a draw with Southampton, and became a near-permanent fixture in the team. In his first season at the club, he missed just 1 game, becoming the inaugural winner of the club's Player of the Year award in a season in which the club consolidated their position following promotion. In the 1967 close season, Book was named captain following the transfer of previous captain Johnny Crossan to Middlesbrough, and was henceforth nicknamed Skip by his teammates. His first season as captain was a very successful one, leading Manchester City to their second league championship while playing every game. An Achilles injury sidelined Book for the first 4 months of the season, but he returned to the team in time for the start of their FA Cup run. In the week preceding the Cup final, Book was named the 1969 Football Writers Association Footballer of the Year award, sharing the accolade with Dave McKay. The following Saturday, Manchester City played Leicester in the FA Cup final. Manchester City won, and Captain Book lifted the trophy. The following season, City became the first English team to win a European and domestic trophy in the same season, the European Cup Winners' Cup and the League Cup. Book retired from playing in 1974, passing the captaincy to Colin Bell. He made 242 Football League appearances for the club, and for many years was City's most successful captain in terms of trophies won. In the following section, we'll be immersing ourselves in the captivating world of management career. In November 1973, Manchester City manager Johnny Hart resigned due to ill health, and Book took temporary responsibility for first-team affairs, and was named assistant manager when Ron Saunders became the next permanent manager. At this point, Book retired from playing to concentrate on management. Saunders was sacked after less than 6 months, and Book again took on the caretaker role, and was appointed permanent manager 1 game later. The first notable victory of Book's management was a Manchester Derby win, best known for the back heel scored by Dennis Law. Book's first full season as manager resulted in an 8th place finish, an improvement upon the previous season when the team finished 14th. In 1976, Book's City side won the League Cup, making him the first person to win the competition as both player and manager. City continued their run of form into the following season, enjoying an impressive league campaign where they finished in 2nd place, only a point behind winners Liverpool. City were playing entertaining football in the late hours and regularly drawing crowds at Main Road in excess of 40,000. Book remained manager until 1979, when he was replaced by his former mentor Malcolm Allison. In 1981 he was invited by new manager John Bond to look after youth development at the club. In 1986, working with another City legend, Glenn Pardo, they coached a young City side that would win the FA Youth Cup for the first time that year. He then became a loyal stalwart to the club in several other roles until 1997, including as caretaker manager again in 1993. He joined Huddersfield Town in 1997 as chief scout under Brian Horton. As of 2008, Book is retired, but holds 2 honorary positions. He is honorary president of Manchester City and life president of the Manchester City Official Supporters Club. He was inducted into Manchester City's Hall of Fame in January 2004. His brother Kim Book was a goalkeeper for Bournemouth and Boscombe Athletic, Northampton Town, Mansfield Town and Doncaster Rovers, while Kim's son Steve was also a goalkeeper, principally with Cheltenham Town. Get ready for an enlightening exploration as we dig into player and understand its role in the broader context. Manchester City European Cup Winners' Cup. Winner, 1970 First Division. Champions, FA Cup. Winner, 1969 Football League Cup. Winner, 1970 FA Charity Shield. Winner, Anglo-Italian League Cup. Runner-up, 1970 FWA Footballer of the Year. Joint winner with Dave McKay, 1969. Let's transition to manager and uncover its significance. Manchester City First Division. Runner-up, Football League Cup. Winner, 1976. The spotlight now falls on career statistics as we delve deeper into its details. Source: Stats. Club season, Division, League Cup Europe. Other total: apps goals Manchester City First Division 4106-020 42-140 for 115-06-00000 38-020-709-034-230-10 41-2020 30-5-02040. I appreciate your time and I'm grateful for every like, comment, and share.